You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Last year, Marian was first year in our conference, and I've been impressed with them as a playoff qualifying team. They're gonna be a handful.
They're gonna be a very well-coached team. They've got some playmakers on offense and defense. You know, there's some guys that cause concern on our end, and we've got to do a good job of shoring up our defensive front and going into the game. We're looking to control the line of scrimmage the best that we can.
I think we've been able to move the ball via the air. We've moved the ball on the ground as well. I think that makes us hard to defend.
You know that Hanson Stadium is always going to be a tough environment to play in. It's old school turf. The St. Pat's crowd has a tendency to be a little bit rowdy and raucous.
Our students really support the team and come out. They always come out in some kind of interesting dress. That's our hallmark around here.
So our players have to do a good job of kind of, tuning all that out and focusing, having laser-like focus on their job.
Our kids are excited about a chance to finish out the season with a victory and on our home field.
It is a damp and dreary Saturday on the northwest side of Chicago as we wrap up week number 9 in the regular season of the high school football calendar year. An East Suburban Catholic showdown. Marian Central Catholic on the road trying to get to 7 wins as they take on the Shamrocks of St. Pat's as our CN100 Game of the Week rolls on. And welcome into our broadcast alongside former Northwestern running back Don Johnson. I'm Matt Rodewald. And for this one, these two teams, they haven't met in these kind of conditions. The rain, it's done. But now we can get some sunshine, some good football today.
Yeah, this is a great stadium. And for the St. Pat's, and actually for the Hurricanes, this is going to be like their playoff game, their first playoff game. And for St. Patrick's, they're going to try to close out their season on a high note.
One team going to the playoffs, Marian Central Catholic, trying to get to 7 wins, and we've watched their offense achieve a pretty good amount of balance this year.
Yeah, the big thing with their offense is they've got to be able to move the ball on the ground, and they do that running the football.
And when it comes to St. Patrick's, we know that they have a high-powered offense, but their defense laid a nice goose egg there last week, showed up big time.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last weekend, and they're really excited. It's a young defense, so they're still growing and learning things, so they have another year to get things all sharpened up, and Coach knows that.
2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the top. Devlin to throw, steps up. Now he's going to keep it, tuck it under to run. He might get the first down. He does, and more down the left sideline and taken out of bounds. Slides another 5 yards out of bounds, but a good pickup for Devlin. You see his legs making the difference at quarterback.
He's sitting back in the pocket, trying to make his read. Nobody there. He becomes a runner now, and you can see he's sneaky fast. He gets on the corner, does a nice job of covering the football, gets out of bounds. 19-yard gain.
High snap again. This time Pizer, big hold to the right side, breaks through it, steps through a tackler towards the goal line, and high steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. 19 yards. Emmett Pizer with his 10th touchdown of the year, and Marian Central Catholic on the board first.
Here's Pizer, goes off right tackle, puts his shoulder down, breaks one tackle to the line of scrimmage, steps through, gets into the end zone. Just a nice piece of running. Textbook running, but tough running.
Down coming up here for St. Pat's, trying to keep the drive alive. Devlin throws right side. He's got a man caught in the end zone. Andrew Edgar with the touchdown. 28 yards for the score, and the Shamrocks are ready to tie it up.
Watch Devlin get in the pocket. Good footwork. He delivers here. Throws it on a laser and a nice skinny post route for the touchdown. Here's another look at it from a different angle. When you see his height, he's able to see over the top of the defense. To me, that's an advantage as a 6'6" quarterback.
Emmett Pizer barreling into the end zone for the touchdown. 9-yard score for Pizer, his 2nd score of the day, his 11th of the year, and Marian extends the lead.
Just the way he's running with the strength and the power there inside, and he gets it into the end zone. And that's just conclusive of a great running series for him.
Rominski in motion, they keep it. Budmeyer to throw, caught in the end zone. Yes, touchdown for Marian Central Catholic.
Well, he runs a nice crossing route and a good delivery by the quarterback. He sticks it into a tight spot You can see there are two people in the zone, and he gets the limb ball at the back of the end zone. So a nice throw by the quarterback there. Chewy does a good job of delivering the good.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100.